Now, usually my clients come to me and they have alopecia areas, maybe in the front, on the side, sometimes in the back too. But hers was so unique, it was only in the top of her head. That is it. That is all. And so she said, I want something simple. I don't really want nothing too major, just something simple. So I was like, you got a alopecia location where you can get something simple. Even if she didn't have nothing simple, I'm telling you, I know what God put inside of me, and I know how he did me when he created me. He told me and showed me and created me to do exactly what I'm doing. This and more, just like he created all of us to do something that we are good at. And then he added so much to us, I'm just saying, you just need to know that God is awesome. My God is awesome. Anyway, this hairstyle came out absolutely amazing for me, and simply because it was different. And another thing too, man, I never knew that she would choose and pick something extremely simple. Well, let me just add this. I helped her too, because she didn't know what she wanted. She didn't know what she was getting either. She just really wanted something to take her out the wigs. And I wanted to take her out the wigs. And I also wanted it to look natural and not be heavy. Because however you braid your client's hair, whether they have a whole head full of hair or not, however much hair you add to the hairstyle itself, to the braid style itself, makes a great deal of a difference. And it really, really does. But anyways, so I don't know how y'all doing and what y'all doing right now, but I just want to acknowledge how strong you are and how proud God is of you, and how content God is with you in your season. No matter where you are in your life, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. And a lot of us cause so much mental distortion and confusion and illusion and delusions because of what we feel like we should have or where we feel like we should be. And we totally forget to give God all the glory and to hold the space for ourselves in that same space with God, so that we know that we are doing what we are supposed to be doing. No matter if somebody else feel like we're doing something wrong. It is our job to fix our own selves and not depend on someone else to fix us. Because I know that life can look like a mess, and also we internalize that mess and we make it our own internal mess, and then we become horrible to the outside world. But again, it is our job to love every moment, every process that life takes us through, no matter if it's hard or not. However, whatever your life is as you wish it to be because of what you believe it to be. However life is as you wish it to be. It is showing up in front of you in your reality as you wish it to be because of how you believe it to be. Meaning you have the ability and capability as long as you can speak, walk, talk, move around, all the things, right? Because God adds things unto us. And it is our job to know that we have the ability and capability to change and rearrange all the things that we don't like on the outside of us. It is our job, no matter where you are in your life, no matter what's going on. And then he leaves a lot of mess, so that you can sort through it and make something of it. That's just what it is. It's a beautiful thing. It really absolutely is. Because you can see yourself in one way, and you can begin to understand that I can change the way I view myself. I can change the way I see myself. Yes, you can. And you could begin to walk different, talk different. You know what I'm saying? All the things. Act different, be different, love more, be less hard on yourself, right? Right. Anyways, right here is the area where I thought I was going to have a really, really major challenge, because as you can see, it's gappy. It's gappy right there. It's gappy right there. But however, it still looks natural. That's what we was showing for. We was going for a look that would look natural, not a look that would look unnatural, and then after looking at it, look unnatural, not knowing what to do to fix it. Right? I put a couple strands of threads through the braids as well. I don't even know if I showed that part in this video, but this braid style was absolutely fun doing for me because, like I said, I'm always doing a swoop bang. A swoop bang, swoop bang, swoop bang. Like, what? You mean to tell me you ain't gonna do no other hairstyles? Yes, I am. And I'm ready to leap out there and do more things. I'm just always careful about how I'm doing my clients' hair. As y'all know, I never braid. Look at that. That came out so nice. I never braid my clients' hair going back off their face, but she had hair up here to make her hair look complete. And so I had to do my magic. I had to do my thing bizzle. I had to do my big one for her. Plus, she never had a braid style. She haven't had a braid style in like 35 years. And the funny thing is, right, this lady in this video lived around the corner from me all my life, like a good part of my younger years. You know, and then we lost contact because everybody moved out the neighborhood. You know how that go. But I was so grateful and happy that she came to me for my services because, you know, you just never know who gonna come back around and who gonna need you. And I just love to know that I'm definitely in a space to open my arms, my heart to people, because you go through things in life, and I have been through a lot of things, just like I know you guys have been through a lot of things to make you question, should you deal with this person or should you not deal with this person, right? And it makes you, sometimes life can harden your heart to make you not even want to open yourself up to love again, to laugh again, to be happy again, to just let people in again. But I'm out of the way. I'm out of my own way. God says shift and move, so I'm listening. You got to just be willing to love on people and let people make mistakes because nobody is perfect. However, if they make a mistake and you're involved in that mistake and it cuts you like a knife, you know how to give it 50 feet. It's important to give yourself the space that you need and give that experience and that person or that neighborhood or that city or town or state the space that it needs, because growth happens. Evolution must happen. And usually it's uncomfortable outside of the comfort zone, which that's okay, because who don't like to grow? Who don't like to evolve, right? I'm telling y'all. I hope y'all having an amazing day today. And I'm glad y'all came to see this video. However, I want to do these braids really, really small, but then I had to think about the edges. I had to think about the hairline. I had to think about the hairline. Definitely. So I couldn't do them extremely too small because I probably would have pulled some of her edges out. So I had to be real specific, I don't know, on how I was braiding her hair. I wanted to make sure it came out fire and beautiful, because she knows she looked it and felt so good after I finished her hair. I was amazed. And I felt good. I think I feel just as good as the client feel when I'm able to bring life to my clients and a different energy to my clients. Because she said, girl, I'm so grateful I don't have to worry about no wigs, because me putting a wig on and taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, she said that right there in itself is a lot, and it literally pulls out the hair strands. But I was amazed to see that her hairline was there. I mean, it wasn't fully there, but it's there enough to get a hairstyle like this, right? Like, that's amazing, because I'm telling you, it's like, what? Came out really, really nice, though. And she was so grateful. But I had to show her how to wrap this up because, ma'am, you don't have no hair on the top. So we're going to wrap this up nice. We're going to make sure this done nice. Look how it came out. Look at that. It looks spectacular. Look like she got a whole head full of hair. I did a really great job. I had to pat myself on the back. Look at her. She felt brand new. As she should, right? As she should. As she should. Well, anyways, I hope you guys got something out of this video. And I hope you were interested in looking at this video, because this came out cute or whatever. Yeah, but stay tuned for the next video. But before I go, let me just say this right here. We are infinite possibilities, people. It is important that you know that you are surrounded by infinite possibilities. That means anything can happen for you, to you, with you, from God at any given point in time. And if you're having a problem understanding that, go to my profile, click the link to my stand store, and there you will have your book titled Infinite Possibilities Workbook. It's time to get to work on yourself, learning some of the ways on how you can tap into you being infinite. Bye.